Hey everybody, this is Erico here and I am back again on your screens, no matter if it's an iPod screen, your computer screen, phone screen, whatever screen you may have access to. Be sure to like this video, put your comments below, subscribe as well if you want to see me rant aimlessly about different topics pertaining to East Asian pop culture as well as other current events. Happy Pride Month, you guys. This is the month of equality, as it should be, or at least expressing the dream of equality for people who just want to love, want to be engulfed, show that love in all kinds of love can shine bright even in the midst of the darkness. Japan is still going through this downhill battle where you think that things are getting better, maybe even a little bit, and then you find that there's still such a conservative view on being gay and being married and showing that love for your partner, because there was hope that, maybe because there are opinions that are changing, that we would get some type of resolution. And it has been stated as of a couple days ago that the ruling for gay marriage was seen as not acceptable.
Sunday's parade in the downtown Shibuya district, crowds could be seen lining the sidewalks, waving rainbow flags and shouting Happy Pride at marches. Now, the Pride Parade comes ahead of the G7 summit, where Japan, the hosting and the only member country that does not recognize same-sex marriage,
日本は残念ながら G7 の中で同性婚あるいは同性カップルの法的保護を認めていない唯一の国になってしまいました。でこの G7 のサミットが来月5月に行われるわけですけれども、私たちはその G7 前にですね、日本の国会政府が同性婚の実現のための大きな一歩を踏んでほしい。
And many people were so upset. They were taken aback because their polls were showing that a lot of the people are more supportive of gay people in general. I don't know if it's the shows, the media, but talking about just the overall representation of gay people in Japan, it is still very much like a showmanship, or like a thing where some people might see it maybe like as comedy, or it's okay if it has to do with yaoi, or like your Saturday night drama where people love watching these couples and them fall in love. And it's very much a female thing where many females like this, but then when it comes to reality in real life and people having to face it head on, we still have the government that is saying that no, we still are upholding that marriage between a man and a woman, which I want to say is fine. But I always stress so much, especially on this channel, that people are allowed to live their lives. They're allowed to do what they want to do. They're allowed to believe what they want to believe, each and every person. But when you start invading someone else and saying that you have to abide by what I believe, I feel like that's problematic. It's like you can believe what you want to, the next person can believe what they want to. If someone decides they want to go out in public and only wear a gun and be butt naked, it's like that you're gonna get locked up by the police, but that's how you choose to live. No matter if someone is straight or gay, they should be allowed to live in their truth and live how they want to, because at the end of the day, that's their life. So to constantly have people saying that no, you have to do what we are all doing, you have to abide by that, it's so sad, and it makes so many people who are fighting this fight to say that, you know, equality for all, it makes you feel discouraged, because it's like, okay, one leap forward, maybe, and then to have the door shut in your face and you're like, so now I'm happy that pride is still there and that there are so many people that can celebrate and be happy. It's just kind of like a dampener still on it, though. It's like you push forward through the hurt and the pain, and you try to continue to be happy, because when all of the festivities are done, you're still left with this reality that you are not recognized as an actual couple. You are having problems with taxes as a couple because a lot of places do not recognize you as a couple. It's hard for you to live with your partner because there's so much you have to go through in documentation, and it's just like, I might as well just be straight and live a lie and just be with a woman. You know, it's kind of like they're pushing people to go back to that, no matter if you're unhappy, no matter if it's fake, because it's nothing there as a solution. Now, there are certain parts of Tokyo that do offer like this document where they're saying they recognize you as a couple, but you still don't get any rights. There's no rights. And it's like, what's the point? Like, yeah, you get that, and you're like, you feel a little bit better because it's like, okay, there's something on paper. But then you turn around and it's still like, I'm still going through the same problems. So I do think that no matter where you are in the world, that there should be this message of let people live how they want to live. Let people do what they want to do. As long as you're not hurting anybody. You know, there's consequences if you break the law. It's consequences if you go too crazy. But everyone should be allowed to live how they want to live. Everyone's allowed to have their own opinions. You do not have to agree. You do not have to believe in that opinion. You do not have to abide by that opinion either. But we can all learn to agree to disagree and to respect that we agree to disagree. Because there's so much going on in this world where we have so much divisiveness, and we have so many people that just over simple opinions, we are constantly on one side and then the other side, and multiple people that are saying that you gotta believe, you have to be on this side or we can't be friends anymore. And it's like, no. Let people live how they want to. I do hope that with the entertainment aspect of Japan and yaoi and manga, that there is more contribution to the real thing. There is a growing entertainment side that is getting money, and a youth that is more accepting, but they're not really taking the plunge. And there's many Japanese candidates as well that don't really support gay marriage, and so it's still seen as like a taboo or a bad thing or something that isn't right. And we're going to come to a point in society, no matter what society in the world, that it's going to be a growing population of gay people, trans people, minorities, and we really do need to come to a consensus where we can all live peacefully and happily and understand each other, so we're not going at each other's throats, because that's just going to be the destruction of society. We want to love, we want to coexist with each other. We all want to be happy because we all want to be at peace in our individual lives. So you guys, this is a lot to think about. How do you feel about the court ruling that this is not still going to be a thing in Japan, but meanwhile we have like the hypocrisy of gay media being consumed by some said people that still oppose gay marriage, but they love to see it on TV, they love to see it in yaoi manga. Ugh, cringe. Follow my social media, mostly my Instagram, also for blogging East Asian pop culture. The link is always down in the description box below. And Remember, be real, stay real, live in the real, and I will always be back. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for your various opinions. I would love to read whatever you have to say. I will see you in the next video.